back. I don't know if that even worked, but welcome back to the Rampage Night, Warrior Cats, Rant, Brambleberries, hosting, all that stuff that I said and it didn't work, whatever. But today, I am first going to be ranting about Brambleberry. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then you haven't read Crooked Star's Promise, which is a really good book, and you should go and read it, and all that great, wonderful stuff. But Brambleberry is the Riverfront medicine cat at the time, when Crooked, as the whole time Crooked Star grows up. And I really like her, but let's for now talk about her relationship with Crooked Star. They just formed a really tight bond, basically. It was kind of like a Yellow Fang thing, I guess. Like Yellow Fang and all her, no, not like, I don't know what it was like, but they formed this really tight bond because he was in the medicine den all the time. Well, not all the time, but he was in the medicine den as a kid, and they got to know each other a little bit. Because of his big and jaw and stuff, and he always, like, consulted her for wisdom, and she was always there to give it. And she was always there to help him and help him through things, and he was always there for, and she was always there for, and he was always there for her, too. And it was a really sweet relationship. It was a really cool friendship, and I really liked it. And I really liked her personality in general. She's just a kind, sweet, loving medicine cat, and she didn't break the code. Whoopee! Take a lesson from her, Leaf Crew. I said it. And also, I really like Brambleberry's design. She's either white with black, like little black spots all over, but I think it looks better when she's white with the little brown spots, and maybe some black, but mostly brown spots, kind of like this. And they might appear black, because at first they appeared brown to me, but now they're starting to appear black. I don't know, maybe it's just like a illusion or something. I don't know, but I think her design is really cool, and her personality is really nice. In general, she's just a really good cat, and she's a really awesome medicine cat. I really like her. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to ranting about, well, you'll see. And, of course, you already know from the title, unless you didn't read the title because you were hanging out with your friends. They're like, this is an awesome video, and they click on it, and they're like, don't look at the title. And you don't look at the title, and you don't know what it's about next. But either way, you will find out next, or you already know because of the title. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and now you know, I'm going to be ranting about the first battle. The Dawn of the Clans, Book 3, The First Battle. Which was a really cool book, oh my gosh! And there are really severe spoilers in here for a lot of the deaths that happen, because there are a lot of deaths. So if you don't want any spoilers on who dies, and they don't want your heart to be shattered into a million pieces, then, yeah, do not proceed. Unless you just don't care. Then proceed, because anyway, I got the view for the first death, and that is cool. So, let us begin. I'm more going to be talking about like the deaths that happen and just the major events. A little bit of the relationships. Basically the book, but like a little bit less. Okay, so and also this new cover is awesome. But let's start from the beginning. So I'm pretty sure this book starts off with like thunder, well, like where it left off, with thunder like storming away from Clear Sky, and he comes back and joins his normal home, and Lightning Tail and Acorn, well, I think Acorn Fur is actually the Clear Sky, but Lightning Tail is like, oh my gosh, you're back, thank you. well, not star plan then, but thank goodness, I can't believe it, you survived, you're home, it's wonderful, and everyone loves, and not everyone loves him at first, I don't think, but Greywing and Jagged Peak and all those awesome cats, and Turtletail and stuff, and that's really cool. But speaking of Turtletail, here's what I really want to get to, and it hurts my little tiny, my little lion lazy heart. That was so bad. Turtletail is dead. When I found out that Turtletail was dead, I found out before I read the book, so I knew it was coming, but I thought she was going to die in the battle. And then, what happened was her kits got stolen away from her from the abusive Tom, named Tom. It was so stupid, but it was terrible, and she was hit by a car, and it was just they were walking, and there was this big chunk behind them, and she's just dead, and then they lay her in a bed of flowers, and they're there, she will always be beautiful, or something like that. No, Turtletail, no, why? It was horrid, dreadful, just terrible. I absolutely hated the fact that she died. And also, another thing I thought was really messed up in the first battle, and I actually recently did a fan art of this scene, and I might, I did record it, so I'm probably going to post it as a speed paint. Might be out before this, might be out after. Most likely going to be out after, but I made it before. It doesn't matter when I make the videos, it matters when I post them. And just comment and stuff like that. But, enough about that. Let's move to the fact that, here's one thing I felt really messed up in the first battle. Okay, so, it's still spoiling for death, and it was so sad and just twisted, man. But, so, Jackdaw's cry, falling feathers, I think it's falling, not falling, falling feather, and two different clans. Falling feathers is Clear Sky, Jackdaw's cry is with Greywing. And no, Jagged Peak and Jackdaw's Cry are two different people. Jagged Peak is the gray one that everyone loves. Jackdaw's Cry isn't that well known. He's known, but not that well known, and not very noticed and mentioned a couple times. But yeah. And in the first battle, they fight. And I thought was really sad was they killed each other. The brother and sister, man, that is messed up. One of them struck the other one, and they fell down, and then the other one that had been struck fell on top of them, and they just died on top of one another as brother and sister, and it was horrible. How could that happen? That was just wrong. What I did like was when Storm came down from the sky, not an actual storm, the cat storm came down. The cat storm, no, the cat called Storm. The one that got crushed by the dam, Thunder's mom. Clear Sky's second mate. Yeah, her. She came down and she gave him a slap to the face, but more with her tail. She was hey, and with her words. And she was hey, you suck. Stop sucking. You're insane, you weirdo. Stop. And just fasting. And he was whoa. I can't believe it. I finally realized I'm an idiot. Still a whole dance about it. Well, I'm just kidding about that. I wish he'd do a whole dance about being an idiot. Because he is. I guess it's better in the next book. I have read it. It's a little bit better and more tolerable. Except for the fact that he's a Starflower and it's so annoying. And you don't even know who Starflower is if you haven't read The Blazing Star. But yeah. So let's think about some characters and stuff. All the characters are really the same. But I do not like Clear Sky. I don't really like Tall Shadow that much. I do like Greywing. I like Thunder. I used to, but I don't really like Jagged Peak anymore. And the reason is because he just, like, spends all the time moping around about his busted leg. It's just annoying. Like, dragging himself around. I mean, it's like Briarlight, but worse, because Briarlight is actually confident in herself. Gosh. But Graylin is still that loyal cat and all, but Tall Shadow is still an annoyance. Basically, everything is the same. So, yeah. Guess that's about it for the first battle. And for the first battle and Brambleberry rant. I forgot what got I ran about first. Brambleberry. So, I guess that's it. So, I'll bring you some more rampage soon. Yeah. So, for this rant, bye.